Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I believe my son is about to be home from school. So I was going to knock this video out before, because when he does get home, I've got to do some baseball stuff, like carting around. Fall baseball season starting up. My oldest is now doing more like workout type stuff, but my youngest is still with me. I'm throwing to him, and he's starting a, I don't want to call it workout. He's too young to work out. Just like a strength and agility type workout class. Anywho, here we go. I wanted to show you this. This was from BitBoy's show today. He's talking about an article that's where Credible Crypto is giving his XRP predictions, and then BitBoy chimes in too.
But Credible Crypto says, the big gains happened in the last 10% of the bull market. Keep in mind that XRP was trading at 22 cents in 2017. And in 1 month, it went up to $3.30. It went 10x in a month, or in a month, according to this text. Something similar can be expected here. I think if we can break all-time highs over the next few months, then we're easily going to go 3 to 5x is very reasonable. And get in 2017, we went 10x. 3 to 5x is easy. $10 minimum is where I'll consider taking profits. We have said anywhere, in the $10 to $15 range, the $12 to $15 range. For Cardano, it could go up more. He says we have a ways to go is what I'm getting at here. Again, my targets for XRP, as I've said many times, stand at $20 to $30 at the end of this bull cycle, whether it be 6 months or a year from now. So we definitely disagree with him on the timeline there. But I do, and I have said I think I said $35 is the high point here. I think
BitBoy's timeline was shorter than the other. Now, Joker had put this out today. When it comes to Bitcoin, everyone just is okay with 50K price today. But XRP, XLM, Digibyte are sleeping giants with better technology, utility, smart contract features, scalability, security, and yet so cheap. You do not dial anymore, do you? Okay, so I thought that was a good one. Now, this is Bitcoin Maxie's Gone Wild, and Michael Saylor. This guy is he's either going down as the biggest fool in the history of CEOs. He's the CEO of MicroStrategy, or he's going to be the greatest genius in the history of CEOs. It's not any in between. He will be, if it goes south and goes the wrong way, this guy will be viewed as a lunatic. They may banish him to Siberia or something if it goes the southerly direction. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 3,907 Bitcoins for $177 million in cash at an average price of $45,294 per Bitcoin. As of 8/23/21, we hodl 108,992 Bitcoins acquired for $2.918 billion at an average price of $26,769 per Bitcoin. I wish him luck. Okay, Gary Gensler had tweeted something out yesterday, and apparently it made Mark Cuban mad. He says, how about making the lines bright? And he's talking about the same thing that's going on with the Ripple lawsuit, where they regulate by enforcement. They don't give you what like Mark Cuban's saying, they don't give you bright lines that are bright and clear so that you have an actual rule to follow. Instead, they keep it gray so that they can come in and fine you. And that's what Mark Cuban's saying. How about making the lines bright and clear so people know what the rules are? The problem isn't that people are looking for gray areas. It's that there rarely are defined rules. Regulation through litigation traps all the people who can't afford a lawyer, accountant, or advisor. That is exactly what's going on here, folks. It's clear as a bell. Now, John Deaton's Twitter feed for his law firm says, breaking, Judge Netburn has scheduled a telephonic conference on 8/31 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time to discuss the pending privilege dispute over Ripple's motion to compel the SEC to produce discovery documents repeatedly ordered by the court. Call-in details not yet issued. Stay tuned. So apparently the SEC still has not done what the judge has asked them to do, and the Ripple lawyers are not happy. Now, from my videos this morning, that in my opinion, the videos from this morning's video that blew the lid off what's going on at the SEC, in my opinion. John Deaton's law firm retweeted this and said, fair notice or market confusion. Then Commissioner Robert Jackson said the Hinman speech was market guidance. Today in court, the SEC says it was not market guidance. I don't just think it was market guidance. I think the SEC, it's very clear from watching the videos of this Jackson guy, it's very clear that the SEC and all of them were on the same page, that they made a conscious decision that everybody knew about to not provide rules and instead put out all of these people that were saying, oh, well, this is just my opinion, but because they knew it would give the market guidance. It's plain as the nose on your face what they were doing, and everybody knows it. And I will be shocked if this judge, at some point, this judge ought to get pissed off, because it's insulting to her intelligence what they're trying to pull over here. It doesn't take some genius to piece all this together. If you do nothing but watch the 3 videos of this Robert Jackson guy that I put out this morning, look in my Twitter feed, it spells it all out. He tells you exactly what their plan was. And all this BS about all this BS where you go up, oh, this is my personal opinion, but your backdrop is federal government rules around crypto and ICOs, and it's got your official capacity as Division of Corporate Finance Director, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. You're going to put all that up, and it says federal government rules, the title of the Yahoo Finance segment. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that we have a judge in this case that's going to look at all this and say, oh yeah, well yeah, you're right, you did say it was the opinion of William Hinman, and not look at all this other stuff and realize that there is a major problem here with what the SEC is not just trying to do to Ripple, but how they're actively not doing what their job is, and that's to protect investors. They're doing the exact opposite. They've turned into a government organization that is trying to trap different entities into having to pay them large fines. That's what we're looking at right here, folks. It's plain as day. And all these businessmen like Mark Cuban are complaining about it. And then this is former SEC Chairman Joseph Grunfest. Remember, I've told you 1,000 times. Remember, Ethereum had the ICO in 2014. It wasn't until 2018 that William Hinman walks to the microphone and says, well, you know, Ethereum's sufficiently decentralized not to be a security, even though it was when they initially issued it. But we're not going to go after them the way we went back and tried to go after Ripple, even though Ripple didn't have an ICO and Ethereum did. So he's asking the question right here. Why is the SEC doing nothing to these ICOs?
Now, when it comes to these initial coin offerings, obviously a lot of opportunists out there either creating their own kind of bespoke coins or just essentially trying to rebrand themselves as a blockchain or Bitcoin play. Is that an area that the SEC or other regulators should become more active in right now? Or is it just, hey, it's buyer beware, this is just like Beanie Babies?
Well, number one, it's not just like Beanie Babies. Number two, let's remember what happened with Beanie Babies. A lot of people lost money over there. Number three, this is a more straightforward situation. A very, very large percentage of these initial coin offerings fall squarely within the traditional definition of what a security is. These coin offerings are not registered with the SEC. As a legal matter, they're required to be registered with the SEC. And the interesting question from my perspective is, what's taking the Securities and Exchange Commission so long in terms of initiating actions to shut down many of these ICOs, many of which are pretty blatant frauds?
ICOs are
Fraud.
Speculative, and speculation drives innovation. So they're very important in creating foundational infrastructure.
Now,
there you go. I think that all speaks for itself. Ron Hammond, who's up in D.C. and one of the people that's working on trying to lobby, I guess, for blockchain, he said, update on the crypto infrastructure fight. The general politics of the bill have muddied the waters as to what is the current political playing field we as lobbyists have to operate with. Amendments still not likely. We are working actively behind the scenes as this develops. And then Flare Networks had put, now remember, the Flare network, the airdrop is supposed to happen in September. That's what we've been told. And Flare tweeted this out, addressing discussion that somehow Ripple is delaying the release of Flare. Additionally, the ongoing SEC case has no impact on the release of Flare, and they're retweeting this from the CEO of Flare. I can't emphasize this strongly enough. Whilst Ripple is valued partner and supporter, they are a minority investor in Flare and do not dictate anything at Flare whatsoever. I want to finish with this. This morning, I went in, I bought XRP yesterday just for the purpose of showing you, of videoing my screen and showing you how you can buy private equity with the digital asset XRP. I did it this morning. I bought Link 2 with it. I'm going to work on that video tonight, hopefully show it to you tomorrow. And they still have some Link 2 left on the platform. So you can go and grab some if you're accredited and you're signed up. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Tell your friends and family that I bought the equity, the security linked to with the digital asset XRP today. Thanks.